the faceless fox spirit of Kyoto. In a world obsessed with perfect feeds, flawless filters, and curated images, one young artist discovers a terrifying truth: the pursuit of perfection can erase your face, your spirit, your very self. In the heart of Kyoto, where tradition dances with modern neon light, lived a young potter named Haru Watanabe. Her studio was tiny, barely big enough for her wheel, her shelves, and her dreams, but it smelled of warm clay and determination. Haru loved making pottery the old way. Her pieces were soft in shape, slightly asymmetrical, full of little quirks that reflected her hands. But online, they didn't stand a chance. Every time she posted her work, she compared it to flawlessly edited, perfectly photographed ceramics from viral creators. Your rims are uneven, your glazing is inconsistent, your style isn't modern enough. The comments stung. The comparisons crushed her confidence. She whispered to herself, "Why can't my pieces look perfect like theirs?" And one night, after another discouraging scroll through social media, she almost packed her tools away forever. On the brink of quitting, Haru wandered through the old pathways of Fushimi Inari Shrine, home of the thousands of red torii gates and the fox spirits Kitsune that guarded the mountain. An elderly caretaker, sweeping fallen leaves, stopped her. "You walk with heavy footsteps," he said gently. "Your spirit is tired." Haru sighed. "I just don't think I'm good enough." The caretaker studied her. "You are comparing your heart to someone else's mask." She frowned. "I don't understand." The caretaker tapped his broom on the ground. "Come, let me tell you the legend of the No-Face Kitsune. Centuries ago," he said, "there was a fox spirit who could shapeshift into human forms. But one day, it saw a woman admired for her flawless beauty and became consumed with an idea: if I can create the perfect human form, everyone will love me. So the Kitsune began collecting pieces. A perfect smile from a noblewoman, golden eyes from a dancer, flawless skin from a maiden, silky hair from a princess, cheekbones from a warrior's portrait. Piece by piece, it patched together a form of absolute, curated perfection. But something strange began to happen. Every time it took a new, perfect feature, it lost a piece of its own face, its true expression, its animal warmth, its natural imperfections, its kokoro. One night, after centuries of this obsession, the Kitsune looked into a still pond. It saw no face at all, only a smooth, beautiful, empty mask. People admired it from afar, but no one approached. Its perfection was so unnatural, it frightened them, and the fox spirit realized the terrible truth. In chasing the perfect image, it had erased its own soul. The caretaker looked into Haru's eyes. "Perfection," he whispered, "is the most dangerous mask of all." Haru sat in stunned silence. She imagined the faceless Kitsune wandering Kyoto beautiful, admired, and utterly alone. Was she becoming the same? Was she sanding down her heart to match an online algorithm? She returned to her studio that night with a fire she hadn't felt in months. "This time," she said softly, "I won't chase perfection, I'll chase truth." She shaped the clay with her bare hands, letting it wobble, curve, breathe. She etched a small thumbprint near the rim. She allowed a glaze drip to fall naturally. She didn't fix every imperfection. Instead, she embraced them. It was the most honest piece she had ever made. She posted it online with a simple caption, "Made with kokoro." The reaction: hours passed, then minutes, then seconds. Notifications exploded. People commented, "This feels alive. It's imperfect in the most beautiful way. This reminds me of my grandmother's old bowls. This piece has soul." Haru was stunned. Her piece went viral worldwide not for its perfection, but for its authenticity. Museums contacted her, stores wanted her work, schools asked her to teach. But none of that mattered more than the message from a stranger. Thank you for showing that imperfect art can carry a perfect heart. Haru placed her newest piece on the shelf and whispered, I will never lose my face. I will never lose my kokoro. And somewhere deep in the Tori-lined mountains, the faceless Kitsune finally smiled. Not because someone admired perfection, but because someone had finally learned the lesson it never could. Moral of the story: perfection hides you. Authenticity reveals you.